dear learners, welcome to your English class. Today we will discuss the very first chapter of your book First Flight, named A Letter to God. It is written by G. L. Fuentes. Learners, before moving further, I want to show you what we are going to learn from this interesting story. Learners, this session helps to make the learner enjoy the wonderful story of Lencho's firm faith in God. Learners, it is going to help to increase the vocabulary and to enable you to approach the comprehensive questions on OMR sheet. This session helps to inculcate the moral values in learner like charity and giving all a message to be an optimist. Never give up. Now we have a look on the characters of the story. Number 1, Lencho. He is a farmer and the main character of the story. Number 2, Lencho's wife. Number 3, Lencho's kids. Number 4, the postmaster. And number 5, the postman. Number 6, employees at the post office. Learners, this is a wonderful story of faith, trust, or we can say faith in God. Now learners, we start our story. Enjoy this. Once there was a farmer named Lencho who was living on the crest of a low hill. Crest means top of a low hill. In the entire valley, entire means whole valley, with his family. Lencho lived there with his family. One could see the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. Harvest, you know, crop, means that year he had a very good crop. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, means heavy rainfall or at least a shower. Lencho said to his wife, "Now we are really going to get some water, woman." Woman who was preparing supper, supper you know, dinner, or it is the last meal of the day. She replied, "Yes, God willing." The rain came. Lencho exclaimed to his wife, "These are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5. Lencho was very happy. Strong wind began to blow with the large hailstones. Hailstones means ice balls. You can say ओले की बारिश होने लगी. The hail rained for an hour and the whole field was white as if covered with salt. The corn field was destroyed, means damaged. The hail had left nothing. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness, means grief. He became very sad. Now he did not understand what to do. Learners, let's discuss some questions from the story we have read so far. So, our first question is, where was the house located? Answer is, the house was located on the crest of a low hill. Question number 2, name the farmer. Answer, the name of the farmer is Lencho. Question number 3, what was the only thing the earth needed? Answer is, the only thing the earth needed was a downpour. Question number 4, what destroyed his crops? Answer is, the hailstorm destroyed his crops. Learners, up to now we have read that Lencho's field was totally destroyed by the hailstorm. He was very sad, but he had a great faith in God. Now, he had only one hope, and that was help from God. So, he requested God. First, he wrote a letter to God and requested God to send him 100 pesos. Pesos, it is a Mexican currency. Then he dropped the letter in the letter box. Now the postman saw the letter and the postman was amazed. He was shocked to see the address written on the envelope. What was the address? It was to God. He went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him that letter. But the postmaster, who was a fat, amiable man, amiable means friendly man, he decided to help Lencho. He collected 70 pesos from his friends, some from charity means donation, and he himself gave part of his salary. His main motive was not to shake Lencho's faith in God. The following Sunday, means the next Sunday, Lencho came to the post office. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise. You know, slightest means even a bit surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence in God. Such was his faith in God. After receiving the letter, he got angry. When he counted the money, instead of 100 pesos, the letter had only 70 pesos. He wrote another letter to God with request to send the remaining amount, that means 30 pesos, but not through post office. Why? Because he believed that the post office employees were a bunch of crooks, means they are dishonest people. He believed that the rest amount was stolen by the post office people. Learners, now we have a quick check. How many questions are we getting from this story? Question number 1, what was Lencho's only hope? Answer is, his only hope was help from God. Question number 2, how much money he demanded for? So, answer is, he demanded for 100 pesos. Question number 3, why did the postman laugh to see his letter? Nice question. Answer is, he laughed to see his letter because he had never seen such kind of address before. Question number 4, did the post office employees help him? Yes. Answer is yes. They helped him by giving him 70 pesos as charity. Question number 5, what did Lencho call the post office employees? Answer, he called them a bunch of crooks. Learners, now we will see the moral of the story. Now we will see what the story is going to teach us. So, faith can provide hope and comfort in difficult times. We should never lose hope. We should be optimists all the time. This story also teaches us that people can come together to support one another during challenges. In this story, we see this type of help from post office people, and that was the help of 70 pesos to Lencho. This shows that humanity still exists. Dear learners, hope you would have enjoyed the story. In the middle of the story, I have taught you some difficult words. Now, I have made a crossword for you. Let's solve it together. Here you can see the first word, trust. We have to give a same word here for trust, and hint is it is a 5-letter word. You will see downwards. So, it will be faith, F-A-I-T-H. Now, the second word is dishonest people. It is a 6-letter word. We have to write a word for the same, and it is a 6-letter word. So, it will be crooks, C-R-O-O-K-S. Now, we will see across. Second word is top of a low hill. We have to write a same word for this, and it will be a 5-letter word. So, it will be crest, C-R-E-S-T. Now, the next word is heavy rainfall, and it will be an 8-letter word. So, for heavy rainfall, we will write, yes, we will write downpour, D-O-W-N-P-O-U-R. Now, our last word is last meal of the day. Last meal of the day, it will be 6-letter word. So, it will be supper, S-U-P-P-E-R. Now, let us once see its solution. See, downwards it is faith, it is crooks. We will see across, it is crest, downpour and supper. Hey learners, now I have an activity for you. This activity is going to describe adjectives, means describing words, or we can say qualities. So, here you will see some adjectives in the help box. You have to pick some appropriate adjectives related to the character of Lencho from the help box. Now, see, our first word is literate. Literate means the person who knows reading and writing. So, yes, it was the quality of Lencho. Our next word is optimist. Optimist means the person who is hopeful all the time. Yes, it was his quality. Now, the next word is lazy. Lazy means inactive. No, he was not lazy. Hardworking means he was laborious. Yes, it is his quality. Now, the next word is selfish. Selfish means the person who thinks of himself only. So, no, he was not like that. And the last word is theist. Theist means the person who believes in God. Yes, he has a firm faith in God. So, here you all can see the adjectives related to Lencho, our hero. Literate, optimist, hardworking, theist. Learners, now think of yourself and write at least 5 adjectives for yourself. Learners, here you will practice how to give answers on OMR sheet. Now, look at the image of OMR sheet. First of all, you all will complete your details. Then, you will observe that in each question there are 4 options. You can see here there are 4 options, option A, option B, option C and option D. Now, look at question number 1. Our question number 1 is, a letter to God is written by. Our 4 options are option A, G. L. Fuentes, option B, Betty Renshaw, option C, Robert Frost and option D, Anne Frank. So, learners, here we have to choose only one option. We all know about the writer of this story. So, learners, our answer will be option A. Yes, G. L. Fuentes. Now, in OMR sheet, we will darken option A, just like this. Now, rest of the questions you will do by yourself. Now, let us have a short recap of the chapter. A letter to God, the writer is G. L. Fuentes. The characters are Lencho, his family, postmaster and postman. The setting of the story is, Lencho had the only house in the entire valley on the crest of a low hill. Now, we come to the plot. The plot of the story is, Lencho was a farmer who had firm faith in God. He wrote a letter to him asking for 70 pesos. Why he asked for? As his crop was damaged due to hailstorm. The post office people were very kind and they sent him 70 pesos. Lencho did not know this thing and in turn called them crooks for stealing 30 pesos. So, children, the values we learnt from the story are faith and charity. Thank you, dear learners. Hope you would have understood the chapter. Thank you.